What's up, you guys? It's me. I am back with another video. I actually set everything up so I could record a holiday look using my 3502 palette, but then when I actually was going to like sit and film, I don't know. I was just like, I don't want to do that. But then I was like, you know what, like let me just do this video because this is real life. So I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about some of the things that have been happening lately, and I just really wanted this video to be really raw and just really true to myself, but also true to y'all. So a quick little update for those of you who don't know, I was very unhappy with my job. I've been at the same job for over 2 years, and I just got to this place where I felt stuck, and I felt very like, I don't know what I felt there, but I just wasn't happy, and I knew that's not where I wanted to be in the next 3, 5, 10 years. So I was like, I need to get out. So there I was for like 6 or so months, like looking for jobs, but I really wasn't consistent. So I told myself like, I'm never going to be consistent. Like the only way I am going to like get myself out of this place is if I just quit. So I went in and I was like, okay, like I'm going to put my 2 weeks in, blah, blah, blah. So my managers worked with me, and they decided that we would go once a month or a weekend out of the month, which is great. It freed up a lot of time for me. It's only been like 3 or 4 weeks since I've done that. So since I haven't been working, and I haven't worked since in those 3 or 4 weeks, I am gonna work next week because it's Thanksgiving week, and I just have a full week of nothing. So I did say like y'all could schedule me that week, which would be good because I will have money because I've been broke. So being on a schedule like that, it has really freed up a lot of time for me, and it has really like made me feel like maybe not made me feel, but it's really given me like time to like think and feel and like just do what is like right for me and what I want to do and what I like to do and stuff like that. So I have done that, which was a huge step, and which was kind of probably uncalled for, and my parents were like kind of shocked, and everybody around me is kind of shocked. But also something that has been kind of like weighing down on my life a lot lately is anxiety. And I know when people say like anxiety, it's kind of like, I would say that it's a word that's thrown around a lot, kind of like love, I guess. But just like love is real, so is anxiety, and so is depression. And depression and anxiety kind of work hand in hand, which is unfortunate. But I have been, like I've gone to the doctor, like they've told me like you have anxiety, blah, blah, blah. I have taken the medicine. I haven't done the therapy, but just because like it's not something that I'm interested in. Taking the medicine was not really something I was interested in either, which is why I'm not on it anymore, but it was something that needed to happen fast, to kind of like block it, to kind of like stop, because my like life really was down spiraling fast. So I really did need something. So that was probably like last summer was all of that. Everything that like you didn't want to be, that's what I was. And I was questioning life, and I just didn't really want to get out of bed. I didn't want to leave my apartment. Like I couldn't drive, anything. Like everything that was like scary, and like it was just a really bad time for me. But I got the help I needed. I took the medicine, and I felt like I was good, and I was in a spot that I was like, okay, I'm good without the medicine. Normally I get very irritated, and like any little thing annoys me, and that's just how I've always been, and everybody knows that about me. There's like that one thing that will take me off, and it's like my day's ruined. So when I was on the medicine, when little things like that would happen, that I wouldn't feel like that. I wouldn't get irritated. Stuff wouldn't bother me. And so whenever I was like on the medicine, I was like, well, okay, if that didn't bother me now, like then it shouldn't bother me when I'm not taking the medicine. So I kind of weaned myself off of it. At the end of the day, it kind of really helped me, and it really was an eye-opener for me, because especially because a lot of people aren't taken seriously enough to get extra help, because people are like, oh, just get over it. Like, that doesn't even matter. Like, why do you care about that? And like, for me personally, it's kind of like, I don't know why I care about that. I don't know why that ruined my day. I don't know why that like hurt my feelings. I don't know like why I want to die. Like, you know, so if we did know, we wouldn't be like this. You know what I mean? Like, if we did know, like, we would prevent it. We would like take that evil or take the negative energy, whatever is making us feel like that, and we would get rid of it. But we don't know, or at least for me, I didn't know, and I still don't know. Anyways, so I believe I have said in one of my previous videos that usually I like to drive, and I'm always driving, just because I feel like a little bit safer, like behind the wheel, rather than like one of my friends or something. Not saying that they're bad drivers, but that's just like my personal preference. We always take my car. But here lately, for the past like probably like 3 months, 4 months, like I haven't taken my car anywhere. And I've gone to work and back, and I live like 8 minutes from my work or whatever. So it's been really like weird. But just recently I have like noticed that like I'm scared to drive. Like when I'm like driving, like I'm like very antsy. I'm like, you know, like, okay, like come on, like let's get there. But like I'm kind of weird, and like I go the speed limit and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, like it's just been like really weird, and getting back on the medicine is like not an option. My parents like are against the medicine that I was on, and so I'm kind of like trying to figure out what else I can do that'll like, you know, help me. I don't really know like where I'm expecting this video to go, or like what I'm expecting out of it. I guess really like I just wanted to like kind of vent a little bit. I just know like I'm pretty frustrated with life, and I'm like, I feel like I'm lost and like confused and like kind of like alone. To get out of bed, it's like life or death. Like honestly, like it's either like, should I stay here and like protect myself and be by myself all day, which is like what I've done the past like 3 weeks. So should I stay here and like, you know, just if I'm by myself, like nobody can hurt me, or like nobody can hurt my feelings, or nobody can make me feel like shit, or like, you know, nobody can like, it's just like me and my own thoughts. And a lot of people think like your own thoughts eat you up, but I'm kind of like opposite. Like if I'm like true to myself and I'm like honest with myself, that motivates me a lot more than somebody saying those things to me, you know? I don't know, like it's just weird. I feel like I'm just like so down on myself and like so like lost in what I want to do that it's really like affecting me. Like I need to like get it out, and I need to like do something that like, I guess like I'm kind of like just at a point where it's kind of like, okay, when will it be my turn? Like everybody around me is like, you know, moving on, and nobody struggles with like things that I struggle with, and I feel like really like, you know, like, okay, when does this ship sail kind of thing. But I don't know, I guess like one day I'll figure it out, but that's just like where my mind is right now. I know like my time will come when it's right. I know I will find a place to live like when it's right. I know like I will find a job when it's right. And like I know that. It's just sometimes it's really hard to like stay positive and think like that. And I feel like that's just the kind of day that I'm having right now. I actually turned down dinner. My boyfriend just texted me if I wanted to go to dinner, and I like told him no. Like I'm really not up for it. I probably like really am not even up for company, and it's like really shitty that like this is how I am, but this is how I am. And I feel like I have a lot of support, but I feel like I have like unknown support, like, which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the unknown support. But what I'm meaning by that is like I have people who are willing to help me and willing to like help me not be like this, but it's like I don't even know how to help myself. And that's just kind of like the place that I'm at right now. And it's really shitty because like I love to hang out with my friends. Like I have the kind of friends where like they show up, like we all have each other's locations and stuff, and they just show up wherever you are. Like we'll be like at the fucking gas station, and one of our other friends will like show up and they'll be like, hey, like I saw that all of y'all were at the gas station, so I came. Like, you know, like those are the kind of friends I have. And like I like love my friends. I love to hang out with them. My hair looks so bad. Like I'm so irritated with it. But I do think like there's other things, you know, like factoring into like why I've had such a hard time like kind of like getting on my feet. There's moments where I'm like, it's fine, like I'm just doing this and like whatever's meant to be will be. But then there's times where I'm like, okay, get up off the couch and like do something, and like, you know, like you can't like be like this. And then there's other times where I'm like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Like, I will be the first to say like that I have like contemplated like life, not recently, but I have, like those thoughts have been there before. So like I am aware of the feeling, and I kind of feel like I'm kind of slipping like back towards like that downward spiral, and I'm not there, but I feel myself getting there. So that's why I was like, okay, like I need to like take the time off work, like I need to figure it out, you know, I need to do something, and I need to fill my life with joy doing something that I love, so I can you know, backtrack a little bit and like get away from that like door of death. But I don't know, I'm just like lost, and like I'm trying to find things that I enjoy doing. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know anything, and that's okay, honestly. I've been here before. I've come out of this before, so like I know I'm gonna like be all right. I'm not worried. I'm just like really stressed, and I'm like, okay, like let's get the show on the road. I'm done kind of just like taking it day by day and not being excited about anything and not like having anything to like look forward to. So I'm like, okay, like what's next? And I feel like that's just like the everyday battle with myself that I have. And then of course like the average, like I don't like the way my hair looks. My skin is really bad, you know, like there's just like little things like that irritate the shit out of me, that like overwhelm my life. But I think this was like a good like coping mechanism. But who knows, like I just opened up to y'all a little bit more. But if y'all like videos like this and just like no structure, like no really point, give this video a like, and please subscribe down below if you're not already. And yeah, keep an eye out for my other videos. I was supposed to post another video today, but I'm waiting for somebody to watch it before I post it. So let me know what y'all want to see down in the comments down below, because that is something that I'm struggling with, what content to put out. So let me know what y'all want to see, and I will get that for you, because I don't have a job, so I got a lot of time. But yeah.